I think for the market, as you look at the reaction, didn't react much to that. I think there's not a massive change. I think the market will only react once we get to know about really the future development. Is it a hard Brexit we will get, which we cannot completely rule out? Or is it a long prolongation? Or do we see now finally an agreement to the withdrawal agreement? So I think once we get closer to this, then the market will react. Firstly about the currency, I think, but otherwise, I think no reaction to what has happened really yesterday.
This could move very quickly, couldn't it? Look, I'm holding out hope that we can move beyond Brexit at some stage. I know it's a quite forlorn one at the moment, but if Mrs May, who looks like she's getting, let's just split the ERG, let's say there's 80 of them, she's got 40 of them over the line if the DUP get there as well. Maybe the others 40 would also go. It could move very quickly if at the last minute something happens between the DUP and the Conservatives. That doesn't look likely at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Is the market, is positioning ready for something quick to end on? Just in case, because obviously at the moment we're all worried about it prolonging for 2 years, whatever. But if something happens very quickly, is the market well positioned in your view?
Well, actually, I think the market would be surprised if something happens like this week. Yeah? So if another vote is coming up and there's a decision, the market would certainly be surprised from my point of view. But I think
so what would that mean? Let's break this down. So the surprise would mean what? That UK equities and the pound can rally hard, which is something that Karen first mooted with some, I think it was guys from JP Morgan actually a while back, and it was David Stubbs who said, yeah, he thought they could.
Yeah, but still, I think this correlation has not completely broken down. So if you find a solution, I think uncertainty is going out, then the pound would potentially rally, and then you would still see probably some losses on the, if you look at the FTSE 100, for example. Probably not to the same extent as we have seen gains on the Brexit side, where the pound really came down, but I think this correlation doesn't go completely away. However, I think my personal view is you need time pressure to solve for that, which is, by the way, very normal even in the EU. So sometimes you have decision to the last minute, sometimes even beyond the last minute. So I would be a bit surprised if they have a quick solution. But on the other side, moving uncertainty out of the way, I think is very helpful at this given point in time.
I thought you were going to head off on Bonnie Tyler then for a minute. Holding out for a hero, I thought was what you were going to say.
No, I've had a total eclipse of the heart.
But that would have been quite appropriate. But apparently you were telling us before we came on camera with you that the speaker is now a bit of a celebrity in Germany.
Yeah, a lot of people know him, I would say, because certainly I think all countries are watching what's going on here in Westminster. And there's a massive learning about the way the EU Parliament acts and works.
Our German viewers didn't know about 1604 precedents in the UK parliamentary system before John Bercow told them?
Probably not. So you learn, and of course you don't have that history in other countries. So I think there's a lot of, honestly, positive reputation, because that's real democracy, how it's fought through. Although we understand decisions are not always easy to get through, but then some people come up and are very, let's say, prominent, and the speaker is certainly, yeah.
It's good that someone appreciates the systems and processes at work here and all the complexity in the UK around the Brexit process. Well,
if I may interrupt, if it finds a solution, then yes. If not, then it's a massive problem.
Well, let's just get to the lack of a solution, because we are counting down potentially to a hard Brexit. We had a conversation with a hedge fund the other day who thought it actually will be European equities that could be hit the most if there happened to be a hard Brexit. Do you agree? Do you think that's where investors should be perhaps shielding their portfolio to an extent, just in case?
So yes, if there's a hard Brexit, I think it's not only the UK which gets hit, but also European equities. But there would be even, I think, on global markets some reaction, probably not a massive one.
Short-lived though, if you talk about global markets.
I would say so. But still our view is that the probability of a hard Brexit is lower than the probability of an eventual solution, because I think the Parliament was clear to not have a hard Brexit. However, we cannot rule that out, so there could be any kind of time running out of accident, you never know. But I think I wouldn't position now completely for a hard Brexit at this given point in time, to be very honest.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.